So, you've planned the perfect getaway. The hotel is booked, the itinerary is locked in, and you're just counting down the seconds until you can finally go offline. But what about your airport outfit? That one, simple choice, could be the difference between a smooth start and a total travel disaster. That comfy-looking outfit might be the very reason you get flagged for extra screening, spend your flight in misery, or face travel headaches you never saw coming. We've all had that moment, right? That sinking feeling when the TSA agent gives you the look and waves you over for an additional screening, or that slow burn of regret when your clothes start to feel like a straitjacket 5 hours into a flight. These aren't just little annoyances. They're trip-ruining mistakes that are completely avoidable. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 clothing items you should absolutely not wear to the airport. After hundreds of flights and seeing every mistake you can imagine, I'm going to tell you not just what to avoid, but what to wear instead to make sure your travel day is as smooth, comfortable, and stress-free as possible. Let's start from the ground up with one of the biggest offenders, shoes that are a nightmare to take off. I'm looking at you, stylish knee-high boots with a million laces, strappy sandals that need a manual to operate, or those heavy-duty hiking boots you wanted to break in. First, the security line. We've all seen that person, hopping on one foot, wrestling with a boot while the line of impatient travelers behind them gets longer and the sighs get louder. Most airport security checkpoints require you to take your shoes off. Complicated footwear doesn't just slow you down, it creates a traffic jam for everyone. Anything with a steel toe or a lot of metal is also a guaranteed way to set off the scanners, earning you that dreaded pat-down. But it's not just about security. Think about comfort. Airports involve a shocking amount of walking, sprinting to a last-minute gate change, trekking between terminals, and just standing around. High heels are a recipe for aching feet, and you'll have to take them off on the plane anyway. Trust me, trying to wrestle those things back on in a cramped economy seat is a workout nobody wants. The fix is simple. Slip-on shoes. A comfy, supportive pair of sneakers with flexible laces or some dedicated slip-on loafers are your absolute best friends. They're easy to pop off at security, they're great for walking, and you can slide them off under your seat during the flight. Just a friendly reminder, always wear socks. Airport floors are notoriously gross, and you do not want to be walking through security barefoot. Next up, anything that will make you light up like a Christmas tree in the metal detector. This means clothes with more metal than you'd think, like jeans with flashy rhinestone studs, jackets with giant metal zippers, and of course those big chunky belt buckles. From a security standpoint, this one's a no-brainer. Every beep from the machine means a delay. It means you're holding up the line, trying to figure out what set it off, or worse, getting the full-body wand treatment. Even subtle things, like metallic threads in a shimmery top, can trigger the sensitive scanners. Beyond the security hassle, these things are just plain uncomfortable for a long flight. A huge belt buckle digging into your gut for 6 hours is torture. The smart choice? Go for clothes with plastic zippers and minimal hardware. If you need a belt, find one with a small plastic buckle, or even better, wear pants with a comfy, stretchy waistband. For jewelry, keep it simple and delicate. If you want to bring your statement pieces, pack them safely in your carry-on and put them on when you land. You might think an oversized hoodie or a big puffy poncho is the peak of travel comfort. It's like wearing a personal blanket, right? Unfortunately, in the eyes of airport security, bulky clothing can look like a red flag. The issue is concealment. TSA's job is to make sure nothing is hidden, and super baggy clothes make that harder. This can obscure the view on body scanners, making you a prime candidate for a pat-down so they can check what's under all that fabric. Heavy coats and parkas almost always have to come off and go through the X-ray separately, which is just one more step slowing you down. And from a comfort standpoint, that giant sweater can backfire. Planes get cold, but terminals can be surprisingly warm, especially when you're rushing to your gate. Plus, a huge coat is a pain to carry around and takes up way too much precious carry-on space. The solution is the golden rule of travel: layering. Instead of one huge item, wear a few lighter layers. A t-shirt, a long-sleeved shirt, and a lightweight zip-up hoodie is the perfect combo. You can easily add or remove layers to match the temperature of the terminal, the plane, or your destination. A zip-up is especially great because it's easy to take off for security without messing up your hair. Jumpsuits and rompers look so chic and effortless, a one-and-done outfit. But that convenience is a total illusion when it comes to air travel. The problem isn't security, it's the tiny, awkward airplane lavatory. Let's be real, airplane bathrooms are famously small and not the cleanest places. When you're wearing a jumpsuit and nature calls, you have to get almost completely undressed in that cramped space. The top half of your outfit is either dangling perilously close to the floor, or you're trying to hold it up while juggling everything else. It's awkward, unhygienic, and just plain stressful. The discomfort doesn't stop there. Many jumpsuits are made of restrictive material, and a single-piece garment can feel really constricting when you're trying to get comfy in your seat for hours. The fix is simple. Two-piece outfits. A comfy top with joggers, leggings, or soft travel pants gives you the same comfort with way more practicality. If you love that coordinated look, try a matching sweatsuit or a top and pants set in the same color. Same chic vibe, zero logistical trauma. On the other end of the spectrum, let's talk about overly tight clothing. This means those super skinny jeans, stiff denim, or heavy-duty shapewear. You might look sharp when you leave the house, but your body will be screaming for mercy a few hours later. The biggest issue here is health. When you're sitting in a tight space for hours, your circulation is already reduced. Tight clothing, especially around your waist and legs, can restrict blood flow even more. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can increase your risk of deep vein thrombosis, DVT, a serious condition where blood clots form in your legs. Your body also tends to swell a bit at altitude, so those already snug jeans will feel even tighter mid-flight. And let's not forget the sheer discomfort. Stiff, non-stretch fabrics will dig into your skin, making it impossible to curl up or find a decent sleeping position. You'll just be fidgeting the whole flight. The perfect alternative? Clothes made from soft, breathable, stretchy fabrics. Think high-quality joggers, athletic pants, or leggings made from materials like cotton or bamboo. These move with your body and don't restrict circulation. If you want compression for swelling, get a good pair of compression socks instead of all-over shapewear. You get targeted support without squeezing yourself breathless. Okay, we're halfway through our list of airport fashion no-nos. I want to hear from you. What's the absolute worst thing you've ever worn to the airport? Or what's the craziest mistake you've seen someone else make? Drop your stories in the comments below. Let's all learn from each other's travel fails. Now, let's get back to what you should leave in your suitcase. Long, flowing garments like maxi dresses or super wide-leg palazzo pants can seem glamorous and comfy. But they come with their own set of problems that make them a bad choice for travel day. First, the security issue. Just like with bulky clothes, long, flowing garments can get you flagged for an extra pat-down. But the hygiene and safety risks are even bigger. Think about where the hem of a long dress drags during a day of travel. It's sweeping across the dirty airport floor, through the security line, and, yes, across the bathroom floor. It's a magnet for germs. Worse, trailing fabric is a real safety hazard. It can easily get caught in an escalator, a moving walkway, or the luggage carousel, which is incredibly dangerous. A much better choice is to stick with pants or skirts with a tapered ankle. Joggers, leggings, or slim-fit travel pants are perfect because they stay clear of the floor and won't get snagged. If you love wearing dresses or skirts, just opt for a knee-length style. You get all the comfort without the dirt and danger. We've talked about complicated shoes, but this category needs its own warning. Flip-flops and sandals might feel like the easiest travel shoe, but the cons far outweigh the pros. Let's talk hygiene. Again, wearing open-toed shoes means your bare feet are exposed to all the grime of the airport floor. If you have to take them off for security, you're walking barefoot on a surface that has seen thousands of other shoes and feet. It's just gross. Then there's safety and comfort. Flip-flops offer zero arch support, which means aching feet after you've walked a mile to your gate. More importantly, They offer zero protection. If someone rolls a suitcase over your foot or drops a bag, your toes are defenseless. Finally, planes are cold. They're basically flying refrigerators. Having your toes exposed for hours is a surefire way to be uncomfortably chilly. As mentioned before, a closed-toe slip-on shoe or sneaker is ideal. They protect your feet, keep them clean, offer support, and keep you warm. Always wear them with socks. Cargo pants, with their endless pockets, seem like a traveler's dream. A pocket for your passport, one for your phone, another for your boarding pass. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as one TSA agent noted, those pockets are exactly the problem. The biggest issue happens at security. With so many pockets, you're bound to forget about that one stray coin, your keys, or a lip balm tucked away in a hidden pocket. We've all seen that person, frantically patting themselves down, holding up the line while trying to find the one thing that made the machine beep. It's stressful for you and annoying for everyone else. Even if you think you've emptied them all, having to empty and then reload 8 different pockets is just a tedious, unnecessary chore. A much smarter approach is to wear simple pants and use a designated travel wallet or a small pouch in your bag for your important items. Better yet, get a travel jacket with secure, zippered interior pockets. You can put your phone, passport, and wallet in the jacket. Take the whole thing off and send it through the scanner in one bin. Everything is safe, secure, and accounted for. This one might feel like it's about personal expression, but on an airplane, you're in a shared public space governed by the airline's rules. Wearing clothes with offensive language, lewd images, or controversial slogans is a gamble you don't want to take. The biggest risk? Being denied boarding. Airlines have a contract of carriage that gives them the right to remove passengers for wearing clothing they deem inappropriate or disruptive. This is being enforced more and more. There are countless stories of people being told to change their shirt or get off the flight. Recently, a passenger was denied boarding on Spirit Airlines because her shorts were deemed too short, showing just how seriously airlines are taking their dress codes. It doesn't matter if you think it's funny. If a gate agent decides it's a problem, you could miss your flight. Even if you do get on, you risk making everyone around you, including families with children, uncomfortable. A travel day is all about keeping a low profile and avoiding friction. The solution is simple. Keep it neutral. Go for solid colors, simple patterns, or inoffensive graphics. Your travel day is not the time to make a bold political statement. Pack that shirt in your check bag if you really want it. But for the journey, choose an outfit that is pleasant and guaranteed not to cause any trouble. Our final point isn't about what you wear, but what you spray. Dousing yourself in strong perfume or cologne before a flight is a huge travel mistake. The main problem is that you're about to be sealed in an enclosed metal tube with recycled air for hours. For people with allergies, asthma, or sensitivities, being stuck next to a powerful scent can trigger anything from headaches and nausea to actual breathing problems. There are even stories of passengers being asked to leave a flight because their scent was disturbing others. In a packed plane, there's no escape. A little fragrance goes a very, very long way. The best practice is to skip strong scents altogether before you fly. A good deodorant is all you need. If you absolutely have to have your favorite fragrance, pack a travel-sized bottle in your liquids bag and apply it after you've landed and left the airport. Your fellow passengers will thank you. It's a small act of kindness that makes the flight better for everyone. So there you have it. The 10 biggest fashion mistakes that can wreck your travel day. From your shoes to your scent, every choice you make can either set you up for a headache or a smooth journey. The key is to focus on a smart mix of comfort, practicality, and simplicity. Ditch the complicated shoes, the extra metal, and the impractical jumpsuits. Choose layers over bulky coats and soft, stretchy fabrics over anything restrictive. Keep your graphics neutral, your accessories minimal, and your fragrances packed away. Think of your airport outfit as the first step of your actual vacation. By dressing smart, you can breeze through security, stay comfortable on the flight, and arrive at your destination feeling refreshed and ready to explore. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And for more travel tips and hacks to make your next trip amazing, Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Happy and safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one.